So as you see, there's a micro switch, and there's like a spring on behind this washer. The two plates is like putting the pressure together. I'll put a dent in this front plate and a hole in the back plate, so the dent will almost bump into the hole and it'll latch up to a certain extent in that position quite well, or in this position. So I'll show you this. This is the thing I made. This is basically an expansion back plate of a computer. Let me take this apart because then it'll be easier to see, especially if I put the lights on, it'll be even easier to see. So let me show you that first. Spring there so that it'll has some tension on it, and a dent knocked into this metal here with a nail. That sort of latches into a hole there, and this cutout here. These two holes are for the actual micro switch screwing through from the back side in a way. So that's how it goes up. So, and there you find that 3mm bolts will screw into most micro switches without having to put any threads or nuts on. Okay, so let me unscrew it. So basically you have this plate here, so the micro switch screws on there from the back. That has been just dented in with a screw and a nail into a round thing to put a bump on there. That's a hole for a spring, biggish washer on there. Okay, and then that goes onto that, so that bump there, when it's up that way, will almost latch into that part. When it comes round, it latches into there. Now it's not perfect about that. Bit of a slot here, so I have some adjustment on the micro switch, the angle. Found that helpful, and that just basically screws to the top bracket of the cabbage where the hot end is. This is another bit of this angle bracket like that, just sub-glued on there with some baking powder. So basically that just goes, like I say, under there with the spring. And a biggish washer there to sort of thingy the load, spread the load out a bit. These are locking nuts, these are these nylon ones, so they're not very likely to come loose with vibration. They're quite likely to stay in the position I put them in. Actually I can normally quite often finger tighten this one, and that's sort of when the micro switch is up, pull it down. See, it is a bit loose there. I mean that's okay because it's just going straight up and down. It's a bit loose on that side, but that spring allows that like bump to lock into those holes drilled in the expansion bracket there. And basically that's it. Okay, just if you're wondering about that, not really recommended. I hope that, well, I mean, if this works, I'll probably get a servo and link that up maybe to this or a new part, I don't know yet.